Welcome to the postseason. Now, before each season, teams start to prep way in advance of the upcoming season and look at different ways to handle the season and how they can be the best and eventually win that championship. Successful people always begin with the end in mind. As Stephen Covey outlines in his book, 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, beginning with the end in mind means to begin each day, task, or project with a clear vision of your desired direction and destination, and then continue by flexing your proactive muscles to make things happen. Now, as you gear up for Medicare season, you need to begin with the end in mind and think not only about the regular season, your Medicare, but also the postseason, where real champions are crowned. This game plan is to help be a champion in the senior market. Since you're watching this video, we have similar tendencies. I want to be the absolute best at my craft, and I would assume you would be the same way. Well, to be a star player in the senior market, focusing on Medicare is just not enough. Senior has other major needs as well, and they need to be addressed. You know, one of the most obvious is final expense. Let's face it, 100% of us, including those clients you're talking to, are going to die. There really needs to be a plan in place for that. Make it a priority. Leaving the financial burden off your family's clients is a must. Now let me hit you with some facts from LIMRA. 8 out of 10 households need basic insurance but don't have an agent. 60% of consumers don't recall being approached to buy insurance in the last 2 years. And lastly, 78% of life insurance shoppers with a previous relationship with their agent bought life insurance when their agent presented it to them. Don't be one-dimensional. Take the extra step. Ask those valuable questions. Who's going to pay for your funeral? Or do you want to leave that financial burden on your family? Remember, without proper planning, paying for final expense can be devastating to a family. Now, if you have a story about a family without insurance, tell that story. Stories are huge in this process. You know, everybody wants to be remembered. I always talk about Legacy Safeguard with my brokers and how it's important to leave a lasting legacy. Don't let your clients become a faceless name on a family tree. And when champions get into the postseason, they're performing at their highest level. So in recap, start with the end in mind. Take the extra step. Ask those questions. Don't be one-dimensional. Don't let your clients become a faceless name on a family tree. Thanks a lot, guys, and always stay sharp and keep learning. Now a disclaimer. During the Medicare season, you need to focus on helping as many clients as possible with their Medicare plans. Play one game at a time or one presentation at a time and maintain the compliance rules from CMS. In this game, you don't want any penalties to set you back. Serve your clients and give them all that you have during the regular season. Thanks a lot, guys.